All right, the mother of two young boys realized she made a terrible mistake, she says, for allowing her 4-year-old son to believe he was a little girl trapped in a boy's body and allowing him to socially transition into a girl. In an online essay, the mom described the epiphany she had as leaving a cult. Joining us now to discuss, Newsmax contributor Deneen Borelli, political activist Whitley Yates. Whitley, I don't know how people think this way to begin with. It is like a cult.
Yeah, it's really sad to hear that she allowed a 4-year-old to decide their own gender when asked, as opposed to being a parent and stepping up and saying, "You're a little boy," and reaffirming in who he was biologically, and then to go through this entire time of socially transitioning this child, and now having to pull the pin out of that and transition him back, to me is traumatic.
Yeah.
And so I think it's really just a shame as we're looking at society, the way that it's going, and how progressivism is really just attacking our children.
Deneen, I want to tell you about this. We were given that as an example. On the other hand, transitioning your child can be very profitable in this situation. The world's youngest transgender model, set to make millions as a fashion model, according to his mother, who now identifies as a man. 10-year-old Noella believed he was a girl since age 2. Okay, let me give an explainer on this, okay? We did a graphic on this. 10-year-old boy, now named Noella Bella, pretends he is a girl. Noella Bella gets paid big bucks by the fashion industry to be a runway model. Noella Bella's parents are two women pretending or transitioning to be men. Noella's biological dad doesn't approve of his son pretending to be a girl, so the dad has been shut out of the family. And of course, the fashion industry is paying good money for this. Deneen, your thoughts?
Bob, look, this comes down to biology. I don't care how many procedures and processes are involved. And I would ask, where are the adults in the room? But it's the adults that are part of the problem. And this is child exploitation, child abuse. What does a 10-year-old, first of all, know about anything, much less about this topic? I find this to be downright outrageous. I feel so bad for these children who are going through these procedures. What are the long-term consequences mentally, physically, emotionally? We'll have to wait and see because they are so young. But who knows what they are going through at this point in time in their life? Yeah,
and Whitley, that's what it comes down to me. I don't care if people cross-dress. At a certain age, do what you want to do. But when it involves children, there's something wrong with that.
I would agree. And it's really sad that the parents are the ones leading the way. As Ms. Deneen has already stated, they are in charge with not only protecting, but taking care of the child and making the decisions that are best for that child. And they're leading them down a path of unrighteousness and confusion. And so now we have chaos and confusion. Children don't know who they are, what they should believe, and their parents are the ones to blame.
Yeah, thank you so much, Deneen Borelli and Whitley Yates. Thank you so much.